Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in his cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh, yeah, out there listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey, why don't you join? Yeah. Steve Harvey, get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs right now. Steve Harvey, yeah, join me. Come with me, help me say. I'm so afraid to go home. You gotta turn it on, yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. So y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. Y'all listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. Here we go today. I think I have something for a lot of people today. At least I hope I do. And this is about on your journey. And this is about something that happens to us all. I mean, what happens to all of us from time to time when we get discouraged? What happens to all of us when we feel like quitting? What happens to all of us when we have that turn back moment? What happens to all of us when it don't seem like it's going to pan out? Because I want you to understand something, that every single living soul has those thoughts about something at some point in their life. I mean, look, I've oftentimes been discouraged about things not happening as fast as I'd like them, or things don't pan out the way I would like for them to have panned out. I mean, there's so many ways to get discouraged. But what my encouragement to you is, when discouragement comes, is understand this. It is a part of the growth process. It is a test. It is a test of your faith. How bad you want it. Do you really believe? That's all faith is simply, and I've said this how many times, faith is the belief in things that you cannot see. So when discouragement comes, setbacks comes, it is a test of your faith. At least it's been that way for me. Now, other people can explain it another way. I'm not other people. I can only give it to you the way it's come to me and throughout my life. And man, oh man, oh man, discouragement sometimes is tough to deal with. Because it seems at times when you are discouraged that it's so absolute that this means the end. And if you allow it to set in, it can be just that, the end of you. When merely it was a test. That's all it is. But the majority of people that I know who are not successful, or who have told me the story of how they gave up, it was because at a moment of discouragement that they allowed it to set in, and it became so engulfing that it became the reason why you shouldn't finish. And then they started justifying it with, here the one that I hate to hear. Well, if it's God's will. Excuse me? If it's God's will that you fail, if it's God's will that you're not successful, if it's God's will that you lay down and give up, it's God's will that you allow yourself to amount to not reach your potential, that's God's will. That's not the God I know. That's not the God I serve. That's not the God I've read about. That's not the God I believe in. I'm sorry. My mother always taught me something, that he didn't bring me this far to leave me. I just don't believe that. Not for a second. Now, have I convinced myself of some things? Yep. Have I allowed the devil to come into the picture and paint a different one for me? Yep. I've done all of that. But you can't blame that on God now. Come on. So when discouragement comes, try to look at it, if you can, as a test of your faith. And you merely have to pass the test. It could be for a day, a half a day, a few hours, a week, a few weeks. It don't matter. Don't nobody know how long the test period is. Your job is to keep the faith and keep moving. Keep the faith and keep moving. Keep working. Keep believing. Keep hope alive. That's your job. If you do that, that's how you pass the test. It could be over tomorrow. It could be over in 2 weeks. It could be over in a month. You don't know. But all you got to do is wake up and keep the faith and fight the discouraging feelings. And how do you do that, Steve? Now, here we go. This is the part I know about for sure. Because how many times I've had to fight off discouragement in order to get to where God wanted me to be. What do you do when you become discouraged? Well, I think of the outcome. When I get discouraged about a task, I think about the outcome. Man, what would it be like if I were to complete the task? What would it be like, man? What would the outcome be for me if I hung on in there? If I didn't give up? If I imagine if I don't quit, I imagine if I don't give up, what would it be like? Man, suppose everything I'm hoping for comes true. But if I don't quit and give up, that might just be the case. I start talking to myself like that. I think of what the upside is. What's the upside to staying with it? You see, all this is the same thing. I'm just giving you different ways to look at it. I'm saying the exact same thing over and over, but I'm just trying to find the switch that connects in your mind where you can say, okay, man, I'm going to hang in there. Because if you think of the outcome and the outcome is appealing to you, if you imagine what it would be like if you don't give up or you don't quit, if you think only of what the upside is to staying with it, and then I go, where can this lead to? If I stay with it, man, and the outcome comes true, where else could that lead me to? Because, I mean, there's always more to it. So where else could this lead me to? What are the possibilities, man? What are the limitless possibilities? What could God possibly have in store for me if I just hang in there? If I pass this test of faith? If I just pass this test? Now, it ain't going to be the only one, but you got to get past this one, though. Then you're going to hit a smooth plane, then it's going to be another one. It's going to be another one. Life ain't nothing but a series of tests, man. Man, when you're thinking about giving up, when you're discouraged, think of the outcome. Imagine what it would be like if you don't quit, if you don't give up. What's the upside to staying with it? Where can this all lead to? What can this get you to? If you do this and you get to where you think you want to be, oh my God, what's after that? What are the limitless and endless possibilities of holding on to your faith? What could really be out there for me, man, if I just pass this test? You got to talk yourself into hanging in there.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time is here. It's a new day, another blessing, another gift from God. That's why they call it the present, because it's a gift, man. Yeah, it is. Steve Harvey Morning Show starts like this all the time. I just want to be a constant reminder, not only to y'all, but to myself, man. Don't get this thing twisted. Do not get this thing twisted. This ain't nothing but a blessing, man. Waking up every day, being a part of it. This is Steve Harvey Morning Show. Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mississippi Monica, Junior, the legend of Nephew Tommy. Junior, I see you there.
Yeah, I'm here.
Anything on your mind? You know, this one look like one of them good days for you.
Well, you know it is, but you know, I found out that the grandbabies is coming in town this weekend, so I gotta go do grandfather stuff. What do grandfathers do? What do you do?
Junior, see,
that's
listen
a good
to
question.
me. Now, it depends on how your grandkids are. How old are the grandkids?
They 2.
You ain't got to do nothing.
Okay, now save me some
you
time.
at that unaware stage. They don't even know you grandfather yet. You kind of clear. Stay out the way.
Okay.
You know.
Because this what they want to do. Well, I don't know if they want to do it, but they told me we're going to Legoland. I ain't never been. I'm excited
you go
too.
to Legoland, but that baby ain't gonna know where he at. Let me tell you what you could be better off doing. You can go better off just go buy a set of Legos and put them in front of him. And just about how long he gonna care when he get at Legoland.
Yeah. Okay.
I bought my grandson, now he's actually very talented, so let me stop, because this little dude, man, is way above average. I bought him a Legoland set, because he loves putting the little Noah's 8. And I bought the big one. It's a battleship. You put together a battleship. But it's for 18 and above. It's for 18 and above. You know, Legos go into adult ages. I figure I buy him this. I ain't got to talk with him for a year, you know.
A year? Because he gonna be busy.
I'm going to have him occupied.
You're crazy.
3 days later, he called me. He said, Papa, I finished. I said, yeah, that's right. I go over to the house. I promise you, this little boy had built that entire battleship in 3 days.
Wow. Okay.
His parents had to make him go to sleep at night. He just set up with that.
Oh, wow.
And then I asked him, I said, Noah, do you read the instructions? He said, yeah, Papa.
It's an engineer at 8.
Yeah.
At 8.
I couldn't read instructions or follow them until I was 16.
Double his age.
Man, if that picture didn't get me through it, there was nothing I could do. I had, we used to buy them model cars with the glue.
Yeah.
I look at the picture. If the picture didn't get me through, a lot of my cars didn't have engines in them. Because that was just a little bit too intricate. I didn't see why we needed this engine. Let me just build this car on out. I just wanted the shell. Yeah. But this little boy is pretty gifted, man, so I had to say that. But I built his little brother. I bought him a Lego set because I thought that trait had passed down. He called me back over there. I went over. He said, I finished, Papa. I went over there. His little ass had built a wall.
He said same thing.
I said, okay. Ain't got to worry about paying for your college education.
Some geniuses over there.
Clearly, this is not college material.
All right. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll hear from the nephew as he runs that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for the nephew to run that prank back. Nephew, what you got?
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to adopt some children today. I'm calling this man and letting him know I'm adopting his child. He don't know that yet. Have the baby ready when I get over there. This is the adoption agency. Let's go, Cato.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach Clarence.
Yeah, this is he.
Clarence, how you doing, man? This is Robert. We were trying to get a schedule with you guys. Maybe we can swing through and pick up little Clarence, I guess, around 6 if you guys are available around 6.
Okay, what do you mean picking up little Clarence?
Well, we got the call that we can come and actually pick up Clarence and take him with us. Have you guys packed his things up yet?
Whoa, wait a minute. Got the call from who that you can come pick him up? I don't know nothing about this.
Well, my name is Robert, and my wife and I got the call that we could. Do you not know about us adopting little Clarence?
Oh, what the adopting who?
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Are you guys at Drive?
Yeah, that's my address. But what you talking about? You gonna come take my son from me?
Okay, but your son is 2 years old, right?
Yeah, he's 2. What they got to do with you coming to pick up my son? And what is this agency's number?
Well, the agency told us that with adoption agency, they've got all our information. We've filled out all the paperwork, and you guys aren't aware that we're supposed to come there today to pick him up?
Hell no. What adoption agency said this was? How to get my information?
I'm not sure. We've got pictures of Clarence, and my wife has actually gone out and bought balloons and everything, and we were going to come through. They told us anytime today, so we felt maybe like around 6 p.m. we'd come get him.
Well, no, you ain't coming here to pick up no Clarence. I'll tell you that right now.
Okay, wait a minute now. This can't be happening. Okay, wait a minute.
What's happening?
You're Clarence Sr., correct?
Yes, I am.
And you don't know anything about us to come over there to pick the baby up?
Hell no, I don't know nothing about this. See, what's the name of this place again?
Adoption agency.
Who gave you my information, and how they get my information to come pick up my son?
I don't know that, sir. All I know is we've bought a car seat. We're my wife has bought balloons.
Man, I don't care. Y'all bought a car seat, balloons, high chair, whatever. You ain't coming to get my son.
Okay, sir. What I'm not going to do is tell my wife that we're not coming to get Clarence Jr. today.
Oh, yeah, you're going to have to tell her that, because you ain't coming here to pick up my son.
Sir, with the paperwork that I have, Clarence is actually my son now.
Man, you and your paperwork. You ain't coming here to pick up my son.
Sir, Clarence Jr. is mine. I'm actually going to change his name to Robert. So,
like hell you are. Come on over here if you want to. Come on over here. I'm waiting for you. I'm standing in the driveway right now.
Okay, well, wait a minute. Now, the adoption agency tells us that you guys are not doing well financial. Are you working?
No, I ain't working. What I got to do with anything? I ain't gonna get rid of my son just because I ain't working.
Okay, but so in other words, you're not able to provide for him, from what I understand.
Man, my son ain't missed no meal. He got clothes on his back. He got a roof over his head. Man, you ain't coming here to pick up my son. I don't care what I got to do, man. I go out, cut grasses. I make money on the side, washing cars and everything. Okay,
but
come here and get my son.
But don't you think he deserves a better home? I don't know what the screw up is. I don't know, but I'm trying to at least rationalize with you so you can understand why me and my wife.
Rationalize with you. You ain't coming to get my son. He in a good home right now. I love my son. You ain't taking him nowhere. I'm telling you, I'm right here in the driveway. Come on over here.
Sir, I don't want to go back and forth, but me and my wife are coming to get Clarence today.
Okay, come on. Come on. I'm waiting for you. I already told you about 2-3 times. Come on, I'll be waiting right here. I guarantee you.
Sir, I don't want any altercations when I get there. I just want Clarence to get in the car, and me and my wife are going to take him to his new home.
When you get here, it's going to be one hell of an altercation. So you might want to come to the law, whoever's going to come with you. Bring the adoption agent too, so I can whoop that too.
You know what, man? If you was to be able to provide for your family, wouldn't nobody be trying to adopt your child. The problem is that you can't take care of your family. Now, me and my wife coming over there, and we coming to get Clarence Jr.
You ain't coming down here to get my child. Man, you get down here, I'm going to you and your wife up. How about that?
Hold on, wait a minute. Wait, you finna do what to my wife?
Well, I don't hear women, but I'm going to tell you right now, you and your wife going to come down here. I'm going to hurt both of you. Anybody come down here try to take my child up out of my house, they going to get up. Guaranteed.
I'm coming to get it. I got to do what I got to do.
I'm going to tell you right now, you ain't coming down here to get my son. You, your wife, I'm telling you, nobody's going to come here and take my son.
I'm not disappoint my wife.
You got my number. I don't know how you got my address. I don't care what agency you got going through or whatever going on, but I'm telling you right now, you come down here, I'm all y'all up.
I'm not going to disappoint my wife. Now, she think we coming to get this.
I don't give a disappoint whoever you won't disappoint. I don't give about that right now. But you ain't about to take my son about that.
I'm going to come and get him out that house. I done told my wife I was coming to get him.
Man, I'm telling you, man, you better tell your wife. You come in this driveway, I'm going to be sitting right here waiting for you, and I'm going to every last one of y'all up. Every last one of y'all. I don't care who you bring. You can bring President Obama, and I'm going to you.
You ain't finna do nothing. You ain't finna
try to take my son out of your house. I'm going to tell you right now, everybody getting
all I'm finna do is let you know this. I'm coming to get Clarence Jr.
You ain't got nothing to tell me or let me know. I'm letting you know right now. You better come here with the coroner and everybody, because I'm about to you up. You going to leave here with a come on here and take my son.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You get his clothes together so he can come and live a better life. He's not living a good life there. You get his clothes.
I told you about 6, 7, 8 times. Bring your mom down here, and I'm you and everybody, whoever you bring down here, up you try to take my.
You know who else I'm bringing with me? Because I'm bringing somebody else with me.
You better bring an army.
Say what?
It better be a army to come down here and get my son about this house.
I'm bringing nephew Tommy with me.
You bring who?
I'm bringing nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show with me.
Oh man, you serious?
This is Tommy, man. This is nephew Tommy.
Man, woo, man, I'm about to up everybody out here. Man, come down here taking my
Your brother named Benjamin got me to get you, dog.
Oh man, see, that's how family gets up. See, next time I see him, it's on. Man, that was a good one there.
Oh, man. All right, Paul. Tell me one more thing, man. What's the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Come on now.
It is.
All right. Thank you, nephew. Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, Samuel Jackson was not happy with the media coverage of the NCAA Women's National Championship game. Actor Terrence Howard is suing his former talent agency, CAA, over his Empire TV show salary. And Mike Tyson says he is scared to fight Jake Paul. We'll talk about all of these stories
Mike playing
at the
with
top
y'all.
of the hour. But he breaks it down, though. We'll get into that because right now it is time to ask the CLO, our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey. This is from Yo-Yo in Port Gibson. Yo-Yo writes, my husband and I were shopping, and he introduced me to a woman that walked up to him. He said she's a new teacher at our son's school. I want to know how he met her since he never goes up to the school. Why won't he answer me?
Part of the reason he won't answer is because he don't want to explain to you how he know her.
Right.
I mean, what? Now, listen to me. Y'all complain about men lie. Then when we try not to lie, you have a problem with that.
No, you're missing a very important point. Just tell the truth. What happened to that?
Well, but see, now listen to me.
Yes.
He know what the truth gonna bring. Fire, brimstone, a rain of hell and horror
As
in his
it should.
life.
Yes.
But so now let's avoid this question.
So he's protecting himself.
No. He's
Anyway.
protecting her and the marriage.
He's protecting
really?
himself,
That's the
like
strategy?
I said.
You better work, boy. You better work, boy. A woman
right.
walked up and he introduced her
Yeah.
as a teacher from the baby school. How did he know she the teacher and he don't ever go to school? See, first of all, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
This is what happened. However they know each other, she just walked up to him. Like, hello. Now he got turned around and introduced as a teacher up at the boys' school. Now, here's what better happen. Because she going up to the school looking for her. She better be a teacher up at that school. That's number one.
Okay.
And then number two, you best believe she ain't through with this hill.
Who, the wife?
Oh, God, no.
Oh, no.
She's going to get to the bottom of it for
I would
sure.
have got to the bottom of it right then and there. And what do you teach? And what grade?
You should give him a quick good lie.
Hey, bro, you was with the baby somewhere. And he said, there go my teacher. And he walked up and introduced
Ta-da.
himself.
Oh, okay. Ta-da.
Yeah. Well, too bad he didn't think of that on the spot. Now he's in trouble. All right, moving on to Phoebe in East
But
Los
see, but
Angeles.
this delayed not answering the question
Yes.
is causing him much harm.
Yeah.
These young boys, y'all have got to come up with your lies way quicker.
Learn how to think on your feet.
Yeah, I don't know why y'all ain't into instant lies. They come in, so you got instant. Y'all got to get. Oof.
Start practicing by yourself.
Rehearsal. Yeah. All right, this is from Phoebe in East St. Louis. Phoebe says, my husband has been popping off at our neighbor for weeks, and they finally got into a fist fight. My neighbor won, and a few people on our street saw the fight. Things are very tense at home now. How can I help to ease the embarrassment?
Well, see, you popping off. See, two dudes popping off, it ain't good. Now, look, bruh. You done ran your mouth, and people on the block saw it. You clearly got your ass whooped. It wasn't even close. It was a clear-cut ass whoop. Because they discussing this at the watch party meetings. This is damn near in the homeowners association. They got your neighbor's address listed.
You see what happened to Green?
As a potential head of the new watch group.
Yes, HOA.
Clearly, he should be in charge of taking care of this neighborhood because he sure took care of your husband.
You saw Green run up on
I think what y'all got to do is just let it go. I think it'd be best for your husband if he just went over there and made peace with this dude. Look, man, my bad. I shouldn't have said nothing, man. I'm sorry, man. We let bygones be bygones. So we can avoid this, and then let the neighbors see him out there talking.
Man. That'll squash
After the butt whoop?
Yeah, but tell your husband while he talking to the man to try not to start crying, though. That ain't gonna be good.
Because that's on social media.
Man, your punk-ass husband's over there.
All right, moving on to Noelle in Hampton. Noelle writes, the man I'm dating has a habit of ghosting me for a few days and then coming back in my life like nothing happened. This final time, I blocked him and I avoid him at work. Why would he even try to cheat if he can't juggle me and his wife? Oh, okay. Oh, she didn't say that in the beginning.
Well, sucker punched us at the last minute with that piece of information.
Yeah.
That was a cold cock from heaven.
Yeah.
Pop, God, dog. What's happening?
What?
What? If he can't juggle me and his wife, why would he stop? Because he can't. He got to ghost you because he got to go take care of his house. Now, listen to me. Tommy can probably tell you this better, but you're going to have to learn how to be the side. Because
the side piece?
I keep telling you are not the chicken.
Okay.
Listen to me, man. When you go to KFC or Popeyes, Bojangles, anywhere, when you order, it say 2-piece, 3-piece, 4-piece, bucket, dinner package.
Family dinner.
Then you pick your sides. You are a side. You ain't the chicken.
She was cool with that, too.
So he got to go take care of the chicken. That's why he ghosting you for 2 days. Remember who you are. You are the slaw. Corn.
Red beans and rice.
Mashed potatoes with that light color gravy.
The salad. Okay.
You that little bitty salad in that little styrofoam cup with that lid on it that had that 1/2 a tomato in it.
That's you.
And all that yellow lettuce, that's you. Ain't no onions in it. Yeah. That's you. That's one radish.
Just one
you the
radish.
side, baby. You the
Not
side.
one radish.
You got a leg, a thigh, a wing, or nothing.
Yeah. You dirty rice. Do Popeyes still have dirty rice?
Yes, they do,
No.
sir.
No.
Not in Texas.
No. They discontinued it in Texas.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
It's red
You the
beans and
biscuit.
rice. They got fries, though. They got sister.
Okay. Oh, there you go. You could be fries. Biscuit.
Yeah, they got mac and cheese now.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. Don't ask why I know the whole menu. But yeah, they got it.
All right, Noelle. Hope you got the message. Coming up,
Nice
thank you,
apple pie.
CLO.
Nice apple pie.
Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
We got to say congratulations again to South Carolina's women's basketball team for winning the national championship title.
Yeah.
Head coach Don Staley became the first black coach to win 3 Division I titles. doing all with an undefeated season, I might add. During the game, we all noticed how much the media loved talking about Caitlin Clark and the Iowa Hawkeyes. Actor Samuel L. Jackson wrote on social media, "It is okay to talk about the team that's winning, too." That's all right, too, you know. In addition, CNN they changed the picture from their lead sports story showing Caitlin Clark to the South Carolina players after fans called them out for posting a picture of the losers instead of the winners. Clark has undoubtedly been one of the biggest stars in women's college basketball for the past year. However, when it's South Carolina, not Iowa, winning the national championship, it makes sense to want ESPN, CNN, and other media outlets to focus more on the undefeated Gamecocks. There you go.
Yeah, that would be.
I mean, you know, look, I got the contribution that Caitlin made to the game, undeniable. I got all that. But I also understand that them Gamecocks went undefeated this year.
They didn't
undefeated
lose one game
and won the whole title. Do you know the pressure that is, man? And Dawn Staley's reaction after the game when she just broke down when they was trying to interview her, because her sister was a lot on her, man. And then even in her graciousness with her acceptance speech while she was up on the stand, she thanked Caitlin Clark for all she's done for the sport. I mean, you know what it is, too. Now, you know, she did some stuff that hadn't been done before. Yeah. And, you know, way over there in Iowa, and it did a lot for the game. That's good. You know, and she'll go to the next level and she'll be great. There'll be an adjustment. There'll be an adjustment, and then she'll be great. But there's going to be an adjustment, because when you go to the WNBA, everybody good.
Okay.
Yeah. Grown women over there balling.
Yeah. So,
everybody got shot.
Yeah.
Everybody good. And really the number one 3-point shooter in the country was the girl from South Carolina.
Yeah.
But she ain't getting, ain't nobody mention that. She's the number one 3-point shooter in the country, and that girl played for South Carolina. They ain't mention that. You know.
Well,
but you can't expect one person to carry a whole league, because she's going to play on one team and she's going to play one game at a time. The rest of the league flourishes, and they've been around for a while now.
Yeah.
But I will say this, though. Women, I'm talking to women, you have to be more supportive of women's sport.
Yeah.
Man, these arenas should be full.
They should.
They should be full.
Yeah.
I don't think Houston even has a team anymore.
Yeah, the Comets, WNBA, we used to be world champions.
Right.
And then that went away. Long time ago.
Swoops.
But you're right about that. Let's support women's sports. Let's
And
go.
isn't there something with the pay, the disparity?
Yes, always.
Well, yeah. If you can't fill the stands up, where they going to give you this money from?
Okay.
See, and then if you don't fill the stands up and you don't get the viewership, who going to advertise? So you see, it's women have a responsibility to each other now. Because y'all got daughters playing sports.
Yeah.
Y'all got daughters that's got to come up and be greatness.
And we need the men, too, to support, just like women support men's
That's right.
sports. Yeah, so both. You're right.
All right.
Let's do it.
What'd you say, Steve? What? What was that? See?
It's really on women. Sorry. It's really, no, I'm telling you the truth. It's really on women.
Okay.
You ain't got to ask men to support sports. That's what we do.
You support women's sports, too?
Yeah.
No, but you have to support women's sports, because it's for
if you're
women.
into sports, yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you it was more men watching the women's NCAA than it was women.
I agree with that, Tommy. You're right. I agree,
you
probably more men.
Because we do sports now.
We watched it.
Yeah. Well,
We
just
saw it.
Yeah. You're right.
Because in a minute, we finna be in the world of hurt, because the NBA Finals going to be over with in a minute.
Oh, yeah. We finna be in a drought. We throwing darts. We playing darts.
Hard to watch that damn baseball, 180 days.
Cornhole.
Yeah, we gonna watch cornhole.
There's another pitch. Foul ball.
It should be the announcer at a baseball
game. Yeah, man, they ain't even excited to be there. Foul tip, boy, they're battling out. Hard count is now 2-1. Hey, did you see the other day? No, hey, man, hey.
So, Steve, did you see Terrence Howard's recent interview about his lawsuit against CAA, Creative Arts Agency, over his Empire TV show salary? Terrence said he was underpaid for his role as Lucius Lyons. Take a listen as he compares his salary to the cast of the TV show Big Bang Theory.
Creative Artists Agency, they represented me. Mm-hmm. They also represented some of the people from Big Bang Theory. Mm-hmm. They also did the deal with Fox. Mm-hmm. My show was with Fox. The people from Big Bang was with Fox. Mm-hmm. We had 28 million viewers. They had 11 million viewers. Yeah. They were getting $2 million, damn near $3 million an episode, those white kids. They had no name recognition, no Oscar nominations, none of that. We have 28 million viewers, and these jokers are paying me $325,000 an episode.
He right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's 100% correct. Here is what they're going to say to Terrence Howard. As a gentleman told me, who I won't say his name because I promised him I wouldn't, but he told me he was a president of a network. He said the reason blacks can't get paid is because blacks are paid from the multicultural budgeting dollars in all of these different ad campaigns. And so you will never be paid what the white counterparts are paid.
When we come back, can y'all 20 minutes after the hour. National disruptive events, yesterday's solar eclipse, and last week's East Coast earthquake. We'll talk about it all right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, there's a lot going on in the world, including the latest natural disruptive event, yesterday's solar eclipse, where millions of people in the U.S. in the path of totality witnessed the moon appear to entirely block the sun. It will be 20 years until the next solar eclipse. Other natural disasters, this past Friday's earthquake in New Jersey and New York. That was crazy. That came from nowhere.
I was there.
Oh, you felt there, it, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of earthquakes, a lot of us on this show lived in L.A. a long time. We've been through some serious earthquakes. So, Steve, any advice? You've been through a lot of L.A. earthquakes, right?
Yeah, I say move.
How would I be?
Get on up out of here. A lot
of my friends did move from L.A.
No, listen here, man. You ain't no warning for the earthquake. Go to Florida. They at least tell you 3 days in advance when hurricanes is coming. Get your ass packed up and get on up out of there. You might have to say goodbye to your house, but hey, at least you'll be safe.
Yeah. Okay. But earthquakes move from New Jersey and New York? How often do they happen?
Wherever they have them at. I bet I won't be here for the next one. That's for damn sure.
And it's not just the earthquakes, it's those tremors, the aftershocks.
Yeah, there's a lot of aftershocks in the tri-state area.
I didn't feel it, though. I was in Times Square. I didn't feel it. I didn't feel nothing.
Really? No. You didn't feel anything?
But Tommy will sleep, though. Once I'm down, so.
Not even an earthquake can wake you up.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Wow. So Steve says move. I had a lot of friends from L.A. that moved.
And I stayed my butt in the house for that eclipse, too. I didn't want no part of that. I didn't want to be
You didn't go out there and look?
What?
I did.
Didn't they say you could, once they said you could be blind.
If you look up
I'm
there.
through.
Because once they tell you not to, you're compelled to do it. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not going to. You looked at it?
No, I didn't. I didn't look at it either.
Yeah.
No. You were
Black people was in the house. Black
people ain't got time for no eclipse. You know how much stuff I'm dealing with?
I my glasses. Look.
It won't come back again for 20 years.
Yeah, I ain't trusting them glasses. I'm not looking up there.
I don't need to.
So what you saying? I could possibly go blind? What you saying?
Mess around, them glasses don't work.
And then you have your real glasses and
now your ass blind
glasses.
up in here looking up there.
You got a cane all of a sudden.
Watch this on TV, man. Somebody got a recording of it.
And again, you cannot drive with those glasses. You cannot drive.
With those. I can see y'all without my regular glasses.
Somebody got to escort me to the stage now because I look up.
Okay, she got these eclipse glasses on. What do you see with these eclipse glasses?
It's total darkness right now in these glasses.
Right. How's you going to see the eclipse if you can't see nothing?
I saw something yesterday.
You ain't seen nothing. Them white folk done told you. I'm sorry.
All right. Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour.
Are you saying I got played on these glasses? I got played.
In case you missed it, guys, this past Friday was National Tell a Lie Day. Uh-oh, Steve. We'll talk about that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, in case you missed it, this past Friday, Steve, was National Tell a Lie Day. How in the world did we miss that? It's a day.
How did you miss it?
Oh, you were there for it.
You celebrated
on Friday. We lied.
We all lied on Friday.
It's a day that gives everyone permission to tell a lie without reason. Here's some interesting facts about lying before we get to everything. Okay, words lie. People tend to lie more in writing than they do face to face.
That's not true.
That's a lie.
That's a lie.
I don't know who the hell it. What?
People lie in text messages, on social media, in emails, stuff like that.
They don't know. They don't know.
Okay. How
I'm
about
a
lies
face-to-face
hurt?
liar.
How about that? They hurt.
They supposed to.
They hurt who?
The person you're lying to, obviously.
Lies don't hurt. Lies save lives. Lies save lives. Lies save relationships. Lies save jobs. Lies saves marriages.
Lying adds to the stress in your life.
Feelings. How do I look today? Fat like your ass did yesterday. That's a truth. That what you want?
Oh, gosh.
Man, damn, what y'all want? Come on, what else?
All right, lies add stress to your life. They can negatively affect your physical health. All right, that's what you have. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. That's
Girl,
what all that
I'm
lying.
at my absolute healthiest right now.
Man.
All thanks to lies.
All
right,
the
so
damn time.
We're going to play a game here, Steve. It's called Two Truths and a Lie. I'm sure you've heard about that. Where you tell us two truths and a lie about yourself. The idea is to keep the things similar so it'll be harder for us to guess if you're telling a lie or not. All right, so go. Two truths and a lie.
I'm 67 years old. I weigh 218 pounds, and I've always struggled with my height.
All right.
Why did height have to be the thing? He could have done anything else. It just had to be height.
All right. The truth is you're 67 years old. Mm-hmm. You are that.
That's true.
Uh-huh.
That's the truth.
His weight is true.
Your weight is true.
How do you know how much he weighs? He looks like
I thought he was lying about the weight.
Me too, Junior.
Yeah.
218. What did he say?
You thought it was
That's what I thought.
Yeah, the height is the lie. You've always struggled.
I did. Okay, go ahead. What y'all think?
I think the weight is a lie.
Yeah,
I think the height is a lie.
See right there, see how good I am? Okay, I'm 67 years old.
Yeah.
I lost 30 pounds. I weigh 218 now.
Yeah, and that's the truth.
And I lied again because I struggle with my height, and I really don't.
So you just lying to be lying. You're not even playing the game right. You got to lie about playing the game.
But the height is the lie.
The height is the lie.
Yeah, that's what.
I've always struggled with my height, and I really ain't.
You haven't, right?
Oh,
I've been tall my whole damn life in most rooms I've been in. I can't say that for everybody on this Zoom.
I was struggling. I thought he was telling the truth about everything.
No.
Little fella might have a little problem with this here, but
Little fella me on cover.
What else you got, Shirley? What else you want?
Tell me two truths and a lie.
Oh man, I'm sexy.
Lie.
Go ahead.
Stop right there.
Finish. Sorry.
Can't wait to meet Hallie.
Okay. Hurry.
I love y'all.
Okay, that all three of them was lies.
Everything he can't wait to meet Hal.
No. That's a lie. You can wait, and you will wait. Because your ass will never meet her. That's a lie. What was the first one he said?
Speak when he did.
Wait. All
I'm
three of them a lie?
You sexy. Boy, stop. And what was the last?
You don't love us.
Boy, good. You know good hell well you ain't sexy.
He blew his lip.
And what's the last one he said?
That he loves all of us.
Love
That's
y'all.
really a lie. That's
boy,
the biggest lie.
You just start liking me a little bit.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, coming up, the nephew and today's prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. And the subject is big, black, beautiful, and broke. We'll talk about that. We'll get into it in just a few, because right now it is time for the nephew and today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
Oh, Shirley, we got a lot going on these buses, these school buses with these kids. Some of these kids they just too heavy. You understand? And me being the bus driver, Mr. Ernest, I can't let these kids get on this bus if they too heavy. This is because baby weight. Oh. Yeah. When I put the scale down here, if your baby get on the scale and your baby too heavy, your baby got to walk to school. You don't get on the bus.
Whoa.
Okay?
Mr.
These big babies are wearing these axles out. We just can't take it. We can't do no more big babies on these buses. I'm sorry. Y'all got to walk.
I'm with Mr. Ernest on this one. Yeah.
Oh, you agree with this?
I truly do. I do.
These kids too big nowadays. They too big. They don't go outside and play. They sit around the house playing a video game. We got to get out and walk. Baby weight. Let's go, cat dog.
Hello.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Trina, please.
Yeah, this is Trina.
Hey, Trina, my name is Ernest Murphy, down here at the bus barn from the school district. Your son is Devin, am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, he's in the sixth grade, I think.
Wait, is everything okay?
Yeah, everything is fine. I think he rides bus 93. Does he ride bus 93? Are you familiar with the bus number?
Yeah, he does.
Okay. So now, the school board has implemented a new rule, and we're having to call a lot of parents and let them know about the new rule as far as the buses are concerned. Now, from my understanding, each child that gets on the bus has to weigh less than 125 pounds. That's what the new rule that is implemented by the school board.
Wait, what did you can you say that again? I feel like I just missed something.
Each child that gets on the bus has to weigh less than 125 pounds.
I don't understand.
So
what does that mean?
So starting on Monday, what they're gonna do is the bus driver will have a scale, and he will weigh the kids before they get on the bus. I understand, man, but like I say, I'm calling every parent that they.
Wait, what the? You said you're gonna weigh my child before he gets on the bus?
That's what the new rule. That's what the new rule is. If he's over 125, then he'll either have to walk or you'll have to take him to school.
Wait, I have a job. Okay, I have a job. I'm not going to take my kid to school. That's what the bus is for. That's what my tax dollars pay for. But what's the reasoning, the rationale behind this?
Okay, let me tell you what's going on. From what they're saying is that the weight of these children is wearing down these transmissions on these buses. The transmission cannot take all of that. So they are limiting the weight of each child. So now, how much does
I think that's discrimination.
But is your son over? Is he over 125 pounds?
He is.
Okay,
he's a tall kid.
Then you probably gonna have to take your son to school, or he gonna have to walk. He probably need to walk to school if he already 125 pounds.
That is so rude. What the actual are you talking about? Like, seriously?
Ma'am, all I'm saying is if your son is overweight, 125. Maybe the exercise are doing good, but like I say, the school board is not going to allow him on the bus.
Sir, I will not accept this. Who do I need to call? Is there a manager? Is there a city council member? I mean, this is seriously the most up discriminatory practice I've ever heard of. It doesn't even make sense. You're talking about a child.
I understand, but we're talking about a child that weighs more than a grown person. Your son is a heavy.
I need to get. What is your name, sir? Tell me your name again.
My name is Ernest. My name is Ernest. I'm down here at the bus barn.
I would like to speak with a supervisor, like now. Okay. You do not get to speak to about my child that way. You don't get to speak to any kid that way. You should not be working at a school if that is your attitude.
I don't work at the school. I work at the bus barn. I'm down here at the bus barn. And they gave me your number. Evidently, they're right. Because you're saying he's over 125 pounds.
I am in absolute shock. This is so up, dude. Like,
okay.
I don't even know.
So, do you have a fat child? I mean, do you have, excuse me, I'm sorry, do you have a big child?
Listen, what my child looks like, how much he weighs, is none of your business. I'm going to call the school. They shouldn't be working with your company if this is the way that you treat people. And you talk about children this way? Like, what the is the matter with you?
I guess what they're doing is this is the way of them approaching obesity. You know, let
right? Yeah.
Walk to school. Whoever over 125, let them walk. They might walk it off. Your son might.
Listen. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Okay, I have to work. My son is getting on that bus, and I'm going to call the school board and should not be working with you. Maybe another bus company. I don't know, but I'm calling the city. I will call whoever the I need to call, but you need to give me a supervisor's name right now. Right now.
Do you think you need to start cooking different so Devin don't have, maybe it starts at home with what you feed him?
You. Everybody you know, I am calling your supervisor. I'm calling the city. I'm calling the school. I am going to get you so fired. Like, I can't even believe that you're allowed to make this call. Like, are other parents okay with this?
I'm calling. When you're on your way to work in the morning, Trina, do you listen to the Steve Harvey Morning Show?
Oh, my God. Yes, I do.
Trina, this is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, baby. Yes.
Nephew Tommy.
Your cousin Vicky got me to prank phone call you, baby.
Oh, my God. I'm going to kill her.
Yeah.
God. I mean, I was like, oh, my God. I love Steve Harvey. I love you. I was about to have a heart attack. Thank God.
You got to tell me this, baby. Trina, what is the baddest, and I mean the baddest radio show in the land?
Steve Harvey.
You're so wrong for that.
What?
Wait, now. No, go ahead, Mr. Ernst. That's good.
We got to do something with these big old babies, Shirley. These babies too big. They need to get a workout on the way to school every morning. I'm sorry. They do.
Play too much.
Yeah, I'm an adult, and you out breathing me. Get your ass to walking.
Get your butt to walking. Comedy Factory, the nephew is coming. That will be April 19th and 20th. That is Friday and Saturday night. The nephew is back by popular demand in the BMO, baby. Baltimore, Maryland. Tickets on sale right now. I got another one, y'all. This right here. This is May 5th. This is Cinco de Mayo. This is Netflix is a Joke Comedy Festival. Netflix is a Joke Comedy Festival. That is at the YouTube Theater in Los Angeles, California. It says, Let There Be Laughs. Let There Be Laughs. Hosted by yours truly, Nephew Tommy. We got Kev on stage. We got Tony Baker, Lavelle Crawford. We got J.J. Williamson. We got somebody with a band. Guess who got a band? Fred Hammond in the building, baby. What? All of it. Hosted by yours truly. Netflix is a Joke Comedy Festival. It is May 5th, Sunday night. All that by Live Nation. Yeah. Tickets on sale right now, May 5th in Los Angeles, California. Get it.
That sounds fun. All right. Thank you, nephew. Coming up next, it's my strawberry letter for today, and the subject is Big, Black, Beautiful, and Broke. We'll get into that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, it could be yours.
It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, Big, Black, Beautiful, and Broke. Dear Stephen Shirley, the love of my life is a 6'4", beautiful man that is black as tar with the straightest teeth I've ever seen. He's a singer with no gigs, but I've been patient with him since we started dating because he's a good man. He's messed up his credit, so he doesn't have a car right now. I allow him to use my car when he's going to go sing, and he brings it back on E because I don't want him to use a little money that he has on gas. I'm 29 and he's 28. We moved in together and my dad stopped talking to me because he knows my man can't take care of me like he should. My mama is my girl and she encourages me to stick by my man because she said my daddy wasn't about nothing when she met him and she's the reason he got the good job at the school that he just retired from. I also told my mama exactly why I love my man. What he is lacking in money, he makes up for it in the bedroom. All I can say is that he's big. My mom noticed it one day when he was washing my car, and we got a big laugh out of it. That was the same day she encouraged me to go the extra mile and help this man get on his feet. But then there's the rest of society that judges women for taking care of a man. My man knows that my dad and my friends make fun of me because of him, but he still gets upset when I tell him about job openings that he's qualified for. The first thing that he says is, I don't believe in him. It's been almost 3 years. Have I put in enough time to see that he's not going to change? Should I be patient like my mom said or stop supporting him like dad said? Okay, it's been 3 years. He should be able to show you something by now. If he's not making money singing, he's got to do more, like get a job. And he's breaking the basic rules, like using your car and bringing it back empty. That's disrespectful. Who does that? I mean, that's the very least he could do. And the reason your dad is not with it is because he's a man, you're his baby, he wants and expects nothing but the best for you, especially after 3 years with this man. It's starting to look like tall, dark, and pretty teeth is using you. He's young, so I get that he probably doesn't have it all together, but you won't have anything either if you keep taking care of him. The thing is, he's a singer with no gigs. You said that. Everyone has to start somewhere, so he's got to figure out how to bring in some income until he can start realizing his dream of singing. It's not happening right now, and it could take a long time before he gets his break, if he ever gets a break. That doesn't mean you're charged with taking care of this grown man. I know your mother is on his team, and she helped your dad early on, but now she's got to look beyond his height and his looks and his sexual prowess and all of that to see if this man is really a good match for her daughter, period. Steve?
Well, this letter's simple for me because I'm a father, period. I'm a dad. And I happen to be a man. And I happen to have been 28. And I have happened to have pursued a dream. So I'm all over this letter on both ends. The 28-year-old and your daddy. Only problem is I've never been beautiful.
Oh.
That's it. I damn sure been black. And I damn sure been broke. So let me help you understand what you dealing with. He's 6'4", black as tar, straight as teeth I've ever seen. Mm-hmm. He's a singer with no gigs. Let's stop right there. I'm going to go out on a limb and say this in case ain't nobody thinking it. I don't think his ass sang that good.
Right.
I'm going to just go on out here right now. He's a singer with no gigs. Mm-hmm. Lady, he is pursuing a profession that he ain't good at. Ain't nobody asked you to sing at the wedding. Ain't nobody asked you to come over and sing at an old man graduations, retirement party. You ain't even been asked to sing at a funeral. And that's why you ain't even really got to be good at the funeral. Because they have to be. The star of that show is dead.
Oh, my goodness.
You don't even get invited to be that. So he's a singer with no gigs. But I'm patient with him since we started dating because he's a good man. Well, okay, let me hear how good of a man he is. He messed up his credit, so he don't have a car right now. Okay. So you got a good man that don't know how to take care of business and ain't got nothing. I'll allow him to use my car when he has to go sing and he bring it back on E. Oh, that's a good man right there. Let me drive up all the gas out of my girl's car because I don't want him to use the little money that he has on gas. Well, what is he using the little money on? His teeth? Some more oil for that black skin that's tall? Teeth whitener. Damn sure ain't spending it on singing lessons. So I'm just trying to figure out. I'm trying to get the good man. I'm 29, he is 28. We moved in together, and my dad stopped talking to me because he know my man can't take care of me like I should. All right, when we come back, I'll give you the rest of it.
All right.
I'm still trying to figure out how he a good man, though.
Right. All right. We'll have part 2 of Steve's response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter, Big, Black, Beautiful, and Broke. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is Big, Black, Beautiful, and Broke.
Here's this girl that's dating this 6'4" beautiful man that is black as tar with the straightest teeth she's ever seen. He's a singer with no gigs. I went out on a limb on the last break and said, well, I don't think he sang that damn good. Because most singers that don't have gigs is probably because they can't sing. Ain't nobody finna pay you to sit up here and bring your black ass down here and we look at your teeth. That ain't what we finna do. I ain't got $500 for you to come down here grinning. He just up here showing his teeth. Can't sing at all. But see, he think he big, black, and beautiful. So he think his beauty gonna get him a singing contract. It don't. Now, you've been patient with him since he been dating because you say he's a good man. Well, I want you to show me how he's good a man. Well, let's go. He messed up his credit, so he don't have a car right now. All right, so this good man, he don't take care of business, and he ain't got nothing. Okay, that's a good man. Okay, let's read on. I allow him to use my car when he got to go sing, and he brings it back on E because I don't want him to use the little money he's got on gas. Good man, little money, use up all your gas, bring your car back on E. So now he riding around town flexing. Got everybody need to see these teeth. I'm 29, he 28. We moved in together and my dad stopped talking to me because he know my man can't take care of me like he should. As your father should. As I would. I'm not co-signing no dude that can't take care of my daughter, man. You must be out your mind. I'm not finna shake your hand and tell you good luck. Then my mama is my girl. Now here's a perfect example of when it's time to stop being friends and you should be a parent. But my mama and my girl, she encouraged me to stick by my man because she said my daddy wasn't about nothing when she met him, and he's the reason he got the good job that he had at the school that he just retired from. Yeah, but your mama didn't stay with him 3 years, though. And your daddy wasn't riding your mama coattail for 3 years. Yeah, and your daddy wasn't bringing your mama car back on E. See, your mama ain't telling you this here part. She telling you to stand by your man, but your man need to stand up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I also told my mama exactly why I love my man. What he is lacking in money, he makes up for in the bedroom. All I could say is that he's big. Okay, well, okay.
They're really close, huh?
Okay, you done told your mama he big, girl, and then my mama noticed it one day when he was washing my car. He was just, all his shorts was short, and she just saw that and she said, ooh, and we laughed real hard. And, you know,
that's too much.
But he was washing my car. You know why he washing your car? Because he ain't got no damn car to wash. That same day, she encouraged me to go that extra mile and help this man get on his feet. Okay, but is he trying to stand up, though? Or is he just laying over there on you? But then there's the rest of society that judges women for taking care of a man. Well, okay, sorry. When a man has two jobs that are undeniable jobs, and all of us have to fulfill this. A man's job is, if he can't do nothing, he got to do these two things. Provide and protect. Protect and provide. To provide somebody's daughter with a sense of security, a shoulder to lean on, and arms to run to, and somebody to pick up your slack. Well, if you just feel like today I want to be a girl, baby, go on over there, I got this. But that ain't what you got. My man knows that my dad and my friends make fun of me because of him, but he still gets upset when I tell him about job openings that he's qualified for. You know what? Because you sick of taking care of him. Mm-hmm. So now you sitting up in here laughing because he big and he washing your car and he take care of business in the bedroom. Too bad y'all can't spend y'all life in the bedroom, huh?
It'll be awesome.
Yeah, see, life starts when you get out the bedroom. Now, you tell him about job openings he qualified for, but he don't want to hear that because he big, black, pretty, straight teeth, and he a non-singing ass singer. Now, he want to keep singing, riding around in your damn car, bringing it back on, he flexing, letting everybody see these white-ass teeth he got, but you can't sing. First thing he says, I don't believe in him. Well, hell, it's been almost 3 years. You say it's been 3 years. Have I put in enough time to see he's not going to change? Do it look like he's trying to change? Does he look like he's trying to provide for you? Or does he look like he's enjoying riding around in your car, black as tar, riding around, teeth sparkle like stars? But he's sitting up in here, bringing it back on E. And still hoping you mesmerized by my pretty teeth. I'm sitting up in here going nowhere fast, but I'm counting on you to not remember my past. I messed up my credit. I don't have a car. But if you let me lay on you a little bit longer, baby, we gonna go far. I could finish this poem and write a whole lot more, but why would I do that? Because there's nothing in store.
Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. And check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on the free iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good. You can download it today. Coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, it is Junior and Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
Yeah, well, congratulations to the women's national champions, the Gamecocks, South Carolina. Yeah. Over Iowa. And you know what, man? Let's just go ahead and just give it up for Dawn Staley, because when she was crying at the end, that means she really had an impact with these girls. She really did what she had to do with those young girls to go undefeated. And you know what? She is not. If I'm done, I'm going in there right now today. And I'm asking for more money right now. I want some more money. Oh, they're going to have to give it to her. 3 national championships? They have to give it to her.
This woman right now is turning out to be one of the great legendary coaches in all of basketball. You don't do this type of stuff. She lost 4 starters last year.
She sure did, and people don't talk about that enough. You're right.
And then went all these games 38-0. What?
And then won the title.
And won the title.
Yeah.
And you know what? She was so gracious to Caitlin Clark. I'm talking about from the championship podium, and you gave your opponent that much praise. That's unheard of. Most people take that moment for themselves, and she shared it for that girl because Caitlin Clark, class act. Because whatever you want to say about Caitlin Clark, she did change basketball for women. She really did. Her and Angel Reese and all of them. Because women's basketball is almost damn near bigger than men's.
The viewership is there.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, it's there. Oh, it's always there. And you know another thing too, I must say this too, Tara Eason of the Houston Rockets, if you listening to this show, I mean this again, we playing Orlando. Don't you post a damn thing. I ain't forgot. Don't post nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't mess nobody up. Don't even say nothing to Jalen Suggs. Don't say nothing. Just put somebody take his phone right now before the game. That's what we need to do. You don't
What
need to post
Junior
nothing.
is talking about, everybody, is the player on the Houston Rockets that posted something about Warrior.
Yeah, come out
out and play.
And
that
lost the
happened a
Ghost.
week ago, and now he's still mad about it.
I'm still mad about
Just
it.
wanted to clear that up because you don't even know who Tory Lane is because he don't even play.
No, Tory, he don't even play.
No,
He got 21 minutes for the whole season. That's all. This is the last week of the NBA. Don't post nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't talk to nobody. Matter of fact, if you want to impress me, you want to taunt me with a substitution. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Get in the game.
I know.
And you better not be on the Rockets roster next season. We don't want you.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Emotional about his team.
Just try to connect your anger to something.
I'm talking to him. And I'll be in Houston in 2 weeks. I'll be in Hiram Clark. Come find me.
Okay, mess around, get your ass whooped now. Okay?
I promise that ain't happening, huh?
Because ain't nobody finna help you now. We can't get to you in Houston.
What?
All up in these professional athletes' face. You ain't cut for this now. You know, you can run a little 40, but that's about, you don't even sound threatening, though.
That's all right. He hurt.
That's all right. Granddaddy talk.
I'll see you when I see you.
Coming up at the top of the hour, man on social media, Steve needs some advice. He says his girlfriend thinks he's cheating with his auntie. What? We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Steve, this is from Terry on Steve Harvey FM. Terry says, what was supposed to be a magical romantic moment, it turned into an emergency room visit over the weekend, and now that's turned into a nightmare. A lot happened that night. I hurt my back. Anyway, while I was in the ER, I gave my girlfriend my phone. She used that time to go through my text messages, and now she's upset and calling me a cheater. And the other woman is, in reality, my Auntie Peaches. She is mad because I told her that I, quote, love her and can't wait to see her in a few weeks. These arguments have been crazy. How much time is worth investing in this? It feels like this is a big old red flag from someone who's been seriously damaged in the past.
Well, dog, first of all, if you've done nothing, then you in the clear.
Okay, right.
But you bought this on yourself.
Like what?
How so?
You gave her your phone.
The phone.
Mm-hmm.
Who do that?
Now, everybody ain't going for this Aunt Peaches story. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Aunt Peaches.
I love you and can't wait to see you in a couple of weeks. I ain't never said that to now one of my aunts.
I have.
Neither have I.
Never.
Yeah, every Peaches is fine as hell.
Yeah, Peach is fine.
Woo! Good Lord.
Man.
I ain't ever seen a blowed peach, boy. Hell no.
Blowed.
Everybody I ever met named Peaches was all peach ass.
Peachy.
Peachy.
Hey, the last Peaches I met, I gave money to. That was the last Peaches I met.
Hello.
So what should he do? He wants to know, is it worth investing in this relationship?
Yeah, dog. I mean, look, man, I don't know how old he is, but, look, first of all, you got to quit setting yourself up for failure. But some women come with some baggage, man, and it can be worked through. She just got to learn to trust again. That's all. You got to admit it do sound a bit shaky.
To say I love you to my auntie, and I'll see you soon. I can't wait to see you soon.
First of all, you got to get Aunt Peach on the phone to help you out. That's the only way you got to get Aunt Peach on his phone. Okay. Now, how he hurt his back was different, though.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. How he hurt his back, he didn't want to put that in the letter.
Yeah, he said, I hurt my back anyway while I was in the ER. He just kind of brushed over that. Yeah.
Right.
I gave my girlfriend my phone.
Now you in ER.
I don't know.
You either young and did something stupid or you old.
Yeah. But here's a clue. It was supposed to be They got a front pocket on that gown. You could have put that phone up in that front pocket.
In the hospital room in the ER.
What?
But
Shirley,
Steve,
what were you saying?
I was saying, here's a clue to what may have happened. It was supposed to be a magical romantic moment.
That's what happened. And it didn't work out that way because he don't have the skill set that people like me have. See, dog, you on a vacation. You trying to have a magical moment. And you want to try something like doorknob diving. You know, you got to know, when you naked and you put your foot up on that doorknob to dive off onto the bed. First of all, you got to have strong Achilles. And then your toes got to be able to grab that doorknob. And then when you jump, you got to have a strong back because you're going to be in the air. And damn near cracked his back trying to get
that doesn't sound romantic, though.
He don't have it, Shirley. He don't have it. You got to have old school love skills. You know, army crawling up to the bed. You got to have experience at that. Then you come up on the bottom of the bed, especially if you're at a hotel. You got to untuck that bed at the bottom because they tuck that in real tight. They do. You tall, your feet down there, man, you'll break your toes trying to sleep under there on your back. I always got to pull that bottom out.
This sounds claustrophobic.
If this only happened to tall people, Tommy, don't worry.
Okay. All right. We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right. So this week, pro golfers will compete at the Masters tournament in Augusta, Georgia. Amid intense training, Tiger Woods, who is a 5-time Master champion, has eliminated sex. So while he's training, no sex, okay? Usually he gets it in. He wishes not to be distracted from accomplishing his goals or physically drained to do and complete all 18 holes. One of Tiger's buddies told the New York Post, quote, he's working really hard in the gym. He's eating right. He's focused. No sex until the tournament is over. He doesn't want anything to take away his focus.
Tiger, don't nobody care about your sex life, but just go ahead and I wish he could win one more. His health, though, his back.
But wasn't he having sex before when he was winning? Wasn't he having a lot?
Oh, he was having a lot of sex.
Right? Yeah, a lot.
Shut up, Tommy.
Yeah, he was.
I need to get back to them days.
Yeah.
He did have
I'd get back to them glory days. Plus, he's single, too. Whew, I'd be all down at Hooters.
Yeah. Waffle House. When he was at that Waffle House,
he wasn't down there. He wasn't with all them top quality. He had that one lawyer girl, but the rest of them was Waffle House.
Waffle House.
Dennis.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just picking them off at late night eatery. down there, just changing lives, just bringing them up.
Let me get the Grand Slam and the lady in the
all down there picking women, all at barbecue joints and all
coming up at
all night down at Denny's. Talking about them talk about the Grand Slam. I'm tired of it.
33 minutes after the hour, we'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It's time for another round of Would You Rather. Would you rather be 25 years old for the rest of your life, or would you rather be 45 for the rest of your life?
Oh, B.
45.
45. 45?
45.
Steve?
Woo!
Hell yeah, I had some money then, yeah.
Not 25.
25, you were broke. Yeah.
25? Hell no. Junior, are you 45 yet, Junior?
I'm 45 right now. I'll stay right here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's a good age for you, Junior.
Oh,
That's a good age.
No, I want my 45. My 45.
Not Junior.
Let's be clear now. Let's not switch people now. It's my 45. But I don't want to be involved. I want to do 45, but can I pick new people though?
Hello.
Doesn't say all that.
45.
Yeah, I just go back to 45 and make all kinds of new choices.
All right. Would you rather have a messy house that you're not responsible for cleaning, or would you rather have a clean house that is only cleaned by you?
What now, Shirley?
You want your house to be messy and you're not responsible for cleaning it, or would you rather have a clean house that you have to clean yourself?
Oh, no. It's going to be messy and I ain't responsible because we're going to get somebody in here. Yeah. I'm not cleaning up no damn house. I'm telling you that right now. I told my wife that when we got married, you can ask me to do anything you want to, but I'm not doing no damn housework.
Just trifling.
Yeah, I'm not picking up no laundry. I'm not vacuuming. I'm not mopping.
Last time you had a vacuum.
A vacuum?
I can't see you with a vacuum. I just
can't. A vacuum?
Yeah.
I would love that picture, though. I
would pay to see it.
Hey,
but
dog,
yeah.
I had wasted some something in the floor one time, like some coffee grinds went everywhere. Mm-hmm. And I was all over the house one time, just a long time ago, just looking for a vacuum cleaner. Margie say, "What you looking for, baby?" I said, "Vacuum cleaner." She said, "Steve, we have central vac."
Oh, in the floor, in the vents in the house.
I said, "Okay, well, what is that though? Where is it?"
I can't pay for it. You don't even know.
She said, "Are you serious?"
Yeah.
She said, "Have you not seen the housekeepers what they do?" No, I don't pay no attention. You vacuuming? I never paid attention where the hose was at. I always thought it was in the other room. So
vacuum in the closet.
Boy, let me tell you something.
You thought it was a eureka.
Man, I'm in there looking all over. Dust buster. Looking for anything.
Tyson. Oh, you are hilarious.
All right. Coming up, our last break of the day and some closing remarks from the one and only Steve Harvey.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, this is our last break of the day, and it is time for some closing remarks from the one and only Steve Harvey.
Well, it's been a good day. Let me ask you guys a question. Just off the top of your head, what do you all, and anybody can answer this question, what do you think is probably the number one cause that gets in the way of people moving forward? Or what has gotten in the way of you over the years from moving forward? Because, I mean, it happens to all of us, myself included. I'm just asking a question to the crew.
Yeah, fear.
Yeah,
fear of failure.
Fear of failure, fear of success.
Sometimes trying to fix the past.
Wow.
Lack of faith.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, let me address three things. This is interesting. I'm going to try to do this quickly. Okay. Let's talk about fixing the past. Let's talk briefly about fear. And let's talk about the fear of being successful. Let's start with the fear of being successful. A lot of people have a fear of becoming successful because they're not sure of the requirements that will be placed on them once they become successful. Some people think that they won't be able to handle the regiment of being successful. And that right there is, you're not understanding how God works. God never puts you someplace he doesn't prepare you to be. Do you understand that as you become successful, that you're going to be tested, you're going to be challenged, you're going to be faced with all types of situations that will better you, equip you, and make you the experienced person that you need to be in the place that you're going to finally wind up in. Stop being afraid of success and understand that God is not going to put you in a room that you're not qualified or equipped to be in. That's for starters. Now let's talk about fixing the past. You ready? You can't. You can't. You get no do-overs in life. The problem that people have when they try to fix the past is because they are surrounded by people who are constantly reminding them of the past and telling them you're not this and you're not that and you can't do this because you did that and I remember when you did that. When you remove those people from your life who are constantly trying to remind you of your past, you will then lose the need to have to fix it. See, but you have to fix it when there are people in your life, and including you, who keep bringing the past to the forefront to put it in your present. That's why the Lord's Prayer is simple. Give us this day our daily bread. The Bible very rarely talks to you about your past because it's been forgiven. It's done. I haven't read a whole lot of scriptures to help me with my past. I read a lot of scriptures that talk about now. I read a lot of scriptures that talks about faith, the belief in things that you cannot see, trusting in his word, holding on to his unchanging hand, realizing that all things are possible through him. I read a lot of scriptures about that. But nothing is more prevalent in our life today than the Lord's Prayer, which clearly says, give us this day our daily bread. Because tomorrow you have no control over. Now, you can have hopes for tomorrow. You can have plans for tomorrow. You can have visions and aspirations for tomorrow. But everything about tomorrow, which I have finally learned, should be tempered with the remark, if it's God's will and in God's timing. That way it releases me from having to be worried about the timing of an event. Because just because it's been denied, just because it's been delayed, does not mean that it's been denied. I had to learn that. So fixing your past can't be done. What's done is done. First thing you want to do about fixing the past, remove people from your life who are constantly reminding you of your past. And then secondly, forgive yourself just as God has done. I used to do it to myself all the time. Even at my daughter's wedding, I made the statement. I said, I've spent all of my adult life trying to fix the mistakes I made as a young man. You know what Bishop Jakes told me, who was at my daughter's wedding? He said, you too hard on yourself. He said, you too hard on yourself. You need to stop doing that to yourself, Steve. And he was right. Because I keep trying to do that, and I had to stop. And last but not least, let's just talk about fear itself. The majority of us have a fear of success and a fear of failure because we don't have a strong enough relationship with God. I'm telling you, man, God erases fear. God puts you in a comfort zone. I mean, if you think about it just for a second, everybody, everything that you've ever gone through, and I've said this, I can't tell you how many times on the show, everything you've gone through, every challenge you've ever had, every setback, every hardship, you've managed somehow to this point to get past all of them. Your track record for surviving rough days and challenges is 100%. Why would God not continue to do that for you? Lose your fear because God is near. Lose your fear because God is near. Those are the three things I wanted to address. Thank you for giving me those closing remarks. Y'all have a great day. Talk to God. He'd love to hear from you. See you tomorrow. Bye.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.